Well, see, some things like you play are not based on chords. They're just based on freedom of sound. And you start with one line and you keep inventing as you go along, line-wise.
Yeah.
And you keep creating until you state a phrase. And quite naturally, you're in, what is the word, intuitive? Is that
Yeah.
Whatever's around you are with you, working together. Of course, then there's another thing, and you play in the modes, and then even though you're in the mode, you play outside of the mode, coming in and out of what you're playing. So harmonically, it's not held down to the old thing of what you have a seventh chord, and you keep running a chord. Quite naturally, you run the chord, but you use other notes in the chord to give you to express another kind of song, or you'd be playing the same thing everybody else is playing. It makes everything much more broader. It gives me much more broader. It gives me more things to play, and it opens up a whole different type of hearings. And a lot of people say they're wrong. Well, I can't say they're right, and I can't say they're wrong, but to their hearing, they're exactly correct.
Yeah.
To my hearing, I'm right. You know, like music contains like rhythm and pitch, time, space.
Yeah.
And all these elements, go into, especially in improvisation, improvising, you have to take that in consideration. It's not a question of just running notes.
No.
And so, like, a lot of people say they hear guys playing, they say he's just running notes, just to be running notes at random. But that isn't true, because you have something in mind. And then you bend in notes, and all these things, all this goes into this, to this type of playing today. And I think as music is progressing, guys are finding the more knowledge and music progress, it just has led musicians to play this way, to use different forms. You have more to play, because improvisation, the thing only happens at the moment when you're doing it.
Yeah.
And quite naturally, it might change. And that is another complexity in itself of playing on one or two changes. That is, I think,
it's a challenge.
It's a challenge, and it's not even more of a challenge, but it's even where a creative musician, if he is creative enough, is to create on that a limited amount of how should we say, something to work with.
Yeah.
He doesn't have so much to work with, and he creates out of that amount. To find something to do that has some kind of makes some kind of musical sense.
Regardless of what it is, what label we put on it, is basically music, and basically it's creative. Because when you think about it, when you hear music, after it's over, it's gone in the air. You can never capture it again. So it's pure creation. And every musician that is contributing something is a great musician, whether if he has a name or not. Of course, some men have stronger personalities that come over stronger that we hear of more often, but it takes the musician that you never hear about to make them great, to make their music come across. Time will tell. Yeah. If I have anything of any merit, but time will tell.
That's what I mean, that I feel.
Well, time will tell. I'm still developing yet. Still developing.
Thanks a lot.